Real wisdom is not the knowledge of everything, but the knowledge of which things in life are necessary, which are less necessary, and which are completely unnecessary. To know when you love someone, you love the person as they are, and not as you'd like them to be. A man on a 1,000-mile walk has to forget his goal and say to himself every morning, "Today I'm going to cover 25 miles and then rest up and sleep." Don't seek God in temples. He is close to you. He is within you. Only you should surrender to him, and you will rise above happiness and unhappiness. Wealth is a great sin in the eyes of God. Poverty is a great sin in the eyes of man. To say that you can love one person all your life is just like saying that one candle will continue burning as long as you live. The key to success in life is using the good thoughts of wise people. If people tell you that you should live your life preparing for the future, do not believe them. Real life is found only in the present. You can love a person dear to you with a human love, but an enemy can only be loved with divine love. Everybody wants to change the world, but nobody thinks about changing himself. The chief cause of unhappiness in married life is that people think that marriage is sex attraction, which takes the form of promises and hopes and happiness. But marriage cannot cause happiness. Instead, it is always torture, which man has to pay for satisfying his sex urge. Happiness consists of living each day as if it were the first day of your honeymoon and the last day of your vacation. He who has love is in God, and God is in him, for God is love. Happiness does not depend on outward things, but on the way we see them. The only purpose of education is freedom. The only method is experience. Only people who are capable of loving strongly can also suffer great sorrow. But this same necessity of loving serves to counteract their grief and heals them. Let us forgive each other. Only then will we live in peace. If a man does not work at necessary and good things, then he will work at unnecessary and stupid things. I believe that the reason of life is for each of us simply to grow in love. Better to know a few things which are good and necessary than many things which are useless and mediocre. The only absolute knowledge attainable by man is that life is meaningless. The greater the state, the more wrong and cruel its patriotism, and the greater is the sum of suffering upon which its power is founded. Joy can only be real if people look upon their life as a service and have a definite object in life outside themselves and their personal happiness. The truth is obtained like gold, not by letting it grow bigger, but by washing off from it everything that isn't gold. There is only one way to put an end to evil, and that is to do good for evil. Woman is more impressionable than man. Therefore, in the golden age, they were better than men. Now they are worse. Everyone wants to change the world, but nobody wants to change himself. What counts in making a happy marriage is not so much how compatible you are, but how you deal with incompatibility, where there is a man who does not labor because another is compelled to work for him. Their slavery is the struggle with evil. By means of violence is the same as an attempt to stop a cloud in order that there may be no rain. The most difficult thing, but an essential one, is to love life, to love it even while one suffers, because life is all. Life is God, and to love life means to love God. The best thoughts most often come in the morning after waking, while still in bed, or while walking. One can live magnificently in this world. One knows how to work and how to love in marriage. The great thing was love, and that with loved one would always be happy, for happiness rests only on oneself. Which quotes did you like the most? Share your opinion in the comments. Stay tuned for our next video tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching.